all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Back enjoy the Bossman show here with Brad Brownell, the coach of the Clemson Tigers out of the ACC. Coach Brownell, how are things going up there with you guys at Clemson, man?
Yeah, doing great. Off to a pretty good start. Excited to see where the season takes us, and obviously we're right here in the middle of football season. So Coach Sweeney's got the football Tigers rolling, and we're just kind of flying under the radar while those guys continue to take care of business. Hopefully bring home another national title. But a lot of fun with my young team and excited for a season.
Yes, indeed, Coach. You got the 3-1 already. You already beat Detroit, Colgate, Presbyterian as well. Virginia Tech was a tough game you had started the year on the 5th. But how you feel for 4 games in about your team so far? How you think they'll be going forward as you go to non-conference playing Alabama A&M, and you got to play a Minnesota team as well, TCU. How you feel about your team going forward now with this break coming up here for Thanksgiving as well?
Yeah, I like our team. We're really young. We're starting 2 freshman guards in the backcourt. One of them, Chase Hunter, right there from Atlanta. And so, there's some growing pains a little bit with young guards, but they're both really talented. He and Alamir Dawes play very well together. I think we have a really bright future with those 2 guys. We've got 7 new players on our team, so we do have a lot of teaching going on here, and it probably goes a little bit slower than you would like as the head coach. But at the same time, I think it's what we need. And I've got a very coachable group, guys that really want to learn. And obviously playing in the ACC, I think it's the best basketball league in the country, is a tremendous challenge. But I'm excited to see what this team does. I think we're going to be a team that has a chance to really improve because we're so young and we have so many new faces that if we can continue to hang in there and develop and be coachable and work, I think we got a chance to play our best basketball later in the year in February. So we're kind of working through some things. We do have a couple guys that have been hurt. We've got a couple guys coming back from ACL tears that happened this summer, and we're hoping to get them back in December and January and really just give us a little more depth. Right now we're a little thin with only 9 scholarship players eligible to play. But, again, I like this group and excited to see where we go.
Now, Coach, having 7 new guys, how do you go about building that camaraderie with your team, fitting those pieces together, kind of see how it plays out in game action? Because I know you've worked out this summer, you've had pieces in practice, but now having game action, you see what combos work together. So how's that being kind of play at chess game to figure out what pieces work best together with 7 new guys on the roster here?
Yeah, I think one thing that really helped us is our team got chosen to represent the United States at the World University Games in Italy this summer. And so we went over there for, it was almost 2.5, 3 weeks. And we got to play 6-7 games. We came back, we won a gold medal. So played really well, won 6 games over there. And that experience, that playing international style, the FIBA basketball was really good to have a few practices together, to be able to play some different combinations and see how guys fit. I thought that really helped. And most importantly, what that trip did was it brought our guys closer together. A bunch of guys from different backgrounds, different places, hadn't been together in one team. And for those guys to spend 3 weeks together, basically living together over in Italy, was an incredible life experience. And I think our guys, because of that, have grown really close and really like one another and have spent a lot of time together. We've tried to build off of that. But, again, I think that's been a real advantage for us, and something that's given us a little bit of a help this start of the season.
Coach Brownell, what do you feel like your greatest accomplishment is at Clemson, being since 2010, and you leading this program and having this business of coaching? We don't know this. The longevity is rare. How guys get fired every year. Every year the carousel comes. So what's been the key to your longevity? What has been your greatest accomplishment since you've been at Clemson since 2010?
Yeah, well, that's an interesting question. I think, as a young coach, you kind of look for all your big wins and maybe your best season. 2 years ago, we went to the Sweet 16 and won 25 games and had a great year. I think finished third in the ACC and really accomplished a lot, in postseason. We're able to do some things. As much as anything, though, as you get to be a little bit older, you're just really proud of your players. And we've had a couple guys that have been able to go to the NBA, several guys that are playing overseas. We got a few guys in the G League, and to watch guys kind of realize their dreams, to watch, all of my seniors graduate and walk off the stage with a degree from Clemson. I think those are things that you become more proud of as a coach as you get older. It's not just about winning certain games or, 1 or 2 really good seasons, but, just about how you're impacting the young men that choose to come and play for you. And Clemson's a great place. It's a fantastic school where people really care. We talk about the Clemson family over here a great deal, and it's real. We've got a really unique setting in that we've got this great university with 20,000 students in a small college town. And because of that, the individual attention that you really get and the family feel that you get from being on campus is different than most places. And, so just to be a part of that and to be involved in the lives of a lot of really good young men that have achieved a lot, whether it's graduating from Clemson, some of them going on to be good husbands and fathers, and then some guys obviously continuing their basketball careers. I think as a coach, as you get older, that's more of what you appreciate and are proud of, again, than just a few wins or losses.
That's what it's all about, because a key word is student athletes. You go to school, you want to leave with that degree, no matter what you do, because we all love our sports, but
that's right.
Eventually the sport stops, so we have to have something to fall back on. So when I talk to young men and myself, I try to tell them, you want to get that degree. That degree sets you up for life. If you have that degree behind your name, you go to a good school like Clemson or Georgia Tech or any of those great schools in the ACC with Syracuse. You have that degree means you can do something with that degree. That just the brand name alone gets you a job if you use it the right way.
Well, yes, it does. And there's a lot of folks that really want to help you. The strong alumni base, especially in this area, Charlotte, Atlanta, South Carolina, the Southeast region. Clemson has really grown nationally here a little bit lately and are attracting even more and more students from the Northeast and even the Midwest. And I think that degree and that Tiger Paw, we talk about how powerful the Clemson brand is right now. So you get a degree from Clemson, and it's really going to help you in the long run. there's going to be a lot of folks with Clemson Tiger degrees with you, alumni. They're going to try to help you moving forward. So it's really powerful. It's impactful, and I've seen it change the lives of young men as they've come to Clemson. A lot of them didn't know much about it till they got here, and then they leave with a great sense of pride and family. And I think that's what makes Clemson special.
And I think, Coach, it also helps you because I feel like Clemson basketball is national brand now because you've done a great job since you've been there, going in your 10th year there. You've got the program on the right track. People know about you. You do national radio shows as well. So guys know about the Clemson brand. So when you go out and recruit, I know you recruit Georgia. You got 2 guys on the roster. Chase Hunter and Kevon Moore from Macon, Georgia, down here, right in our area. But also outside of the Southeast, I feel like you need guys on the West Coast, Northeast, international guys.
Right.
The Clemson brand, a prep school guy, even or a JUCO guy, if you want to take a JUCO guy, that's
right.
really good. So I feel you can get guys 6 different ways because of the brand you've built and the program you've built at Clemson in your years there.
Yeah, it helps having been here now. This is my 10th season at Clemson. And so, that's one thing I'm very proud of is the longevity of being able to be successful here as the coach. And you got to win enough games. You got to do right by your players. You got to graduate players. You got to handle your business with alumni and boosters the right way. And we built a really nice program. We built a really nice culture here. We have outstanding facilities. About 3 years ago, we built a brand new $65 million renovation to our Little John Coliseum and practice facility, the Swan Pavilion. That is first class. And so, again, just having been here a while and helping with the exposure and getting people to campus. I think one of the big things with us, when we've been able to get people to campus, they're surprised at how nice this place is, and they're surprised by they've heard about Clemson and Clemson family, but they're surprised that the facilities on this campus, whether it's athletic, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever it might be, or whether it's academic center, just the quality of facilities on this campus is enough to help attract people from really all over, as you mentioned. And we just signed 2 young men, one from South Carolina, a young man from Canada. So our brand is truly gotten bigger and bigger the longer that I've been here.
Coach, I have a couple more for you, Coach. Here, I want to talk to you about our 2 guys from Georgia on your roster. Chase Hunter, your guard there, you mentioned earlier in the interview here. Talk to us about what he brings to your program. And Kevon Moore from Macon, Georgia, right down the road from us here.
Sure.
Down I-75 here from us.
Yeah, both young men really enjoy coaching them. Chase, fantastic young talent from a terrific family that's extremely athletic and been successful in sports for most of their lives, and Chase is one of those guys that he's played a little bit of both positions, the 1 and the 2 for us. We think he's got a really bright future here. He's a super athlete that just keeps getting better and better with his basketball skills. We're really trying to develop him in his shooting and just his decision making to go along with the way he really defends. He defends well for a young player. Again, he's a terrific athlete that has handled the adjustment to college pretty well, and just a young man that I think is going to be a terrific player here at Clemson for his career. And then Kevon Moore is one of those guys. He's a versatile guy, can play all different kinds of positions. He's a 6'8" forward that handles the ball. He can pass it. His shooting is really starting to improve the longer he's here at Clemson. I think he can defend multiple positions, so he's one of those guys that can play with a lot of different people. Has a good feel for the game, and he's a guy that unfortunately his senior year in high school broke his leg and had a pretty severe injury. Went to Texas Tech as a freshman and then transferred here to Clemson and is playing for us and really just kind of trying to get healthy. And I think here recently he started to look like a guy that's starting to get his bounce back and get his legs under him because of the injury. But really pleased with the way he's progressing as a player and really excited about having both those guys on our team.
Final one I got for you, coaches, is I like to ask coaches this question here. Who have been some coaches and individuals who really helped you, Coach Brownell, mold you in your career? Some guys you kind of reach out to when you got a question or when you got an issue. Who are those guys who really helped you out in your career all these years you've been coaching in college basketball here?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that you still kind of touch base with. One guy that a lot of folks will know, Mark Fox at Georgia, and he and I are still really good friends. His son, ironically, is a walk-on my program and my team, and so I still talk to Mark, almost every week. We became friends when he was at Georgia and I was at Clemson, and we recruited against each other, coached against each other. He's a Midwest guy from Kansas. I'm from Indiana, so we got to know each other well and have maintained a really good friendship. So we bounce ideas off each other. I was very blessed. I played for a coach by the name of Royce Waltman, who was an assistant coach at Indiana for Coach Knight. And so he was a guy that I learned a lot from growing up as a young coach in college. And my father was a high school coach back in Indiana. And so I was very blessed to learn the game at a young age from some really good teachers. And that really set me off on a good path in terms of coaching. And so I've just been very fortunate to work and play for some good coaches and certainly have a lot of friends in the business that I share ideas with now that I've been doing this, since I was 22 years old. I'm 51. So I've been almost 30 years coaching and just really have been blessed to have the opportunity to work at some very good universities and excited about, my 10th year here at Clemson.
Coach Brownell, it's been good to finally get you on the show. I'm so happy to talk to you. I told you off the air, Rick Ray speaks greatly of you. He and I are real good friends. So I want to have you on the show for sure. I love the work you're doing with your program. Look forward to. Hopefully, I'll see you when you guys play Georgia Tech. Hopefully, I'll see you then.
Sounds
you guys
good.
Play at the man McCamish there.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Good to be on with you guys, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.
All right, Coach. Have a great night. Talk to you real soon now.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.